Welcome back, everybody. We've got a trek to Dry Bones Burnout to start off today's video. And yes, I am back on the cow combo. It's just kind of what I had when I logged in, and I said, yeah, we'll lose with what we have. I just kind of want to improve as per usual. There aren't any magnanimous goals today. Just if I get an okay results that I'm happy with at the end of it, I really don't care what happens otherwise. But on the whole, the lobby's quite full, which is a nice thing, and I'm just going to use this to guarantee I get those coins, because that seems like a lot of extra competition otherwise. And I don't want to stay holding that until the end of, well, I'm definitely going to see myself use these gold mushrooms soon, though, because I don't want to hold an ice flower for that long. But yeah, didn't hold a shock dodge item until I start waiting for a shock, because that just assumes I'm going to take forever, and it's counterproductive at a certain point. We're doing pretty well, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm just vibing with the cow combo. That was a really early shock, I can't lie, I'm very surprised. But I won't complain, because at the end of the day, it just cleared out an item I didn't want much, I want to use a gold mushroom. But it is a-okay. Very disappointing red shell, and disappointing trying to follow that up. Please double item set me. Yeah, this is one of those where now we're gonna have to see some very big fundamental progress in the race, so we're gonna definitely need a double item set here, which we did get. Taking the wide to make sure was worth. Boomerang, awful. I'm gonna start getting rid of that whilst I can. I can live with veering into the off-road a bit there. Shit. I veered into the off-road just to lose coins, that is no good. We get another item here. Not the best. Where are we here? Okay, spits us out here, that's completely fine. I am gonna hold on to this because this is a potential shortcut, slash potentially secondary shock dodge. I hope it doesn't come to that. Might just see myself use it sooner than later though, because with a bullet bill, I'm gonna use it out of this item set. Yeah, super gonna use it out of the item set. We'll take a shortcut, then I'm gonna hop into the lava right here and use that bullet to maybe cut in a few. Did I get fourth? That was some baller-ass thievery at the end. Wow, a second shock did come, but very, very late. But we managed the items well. Could have driven a bit better and probably would have gotten top 3 if I did. But good item management and it's good points earned. We have a pretty strong lobby. A lot of players higher VR than me, and I think there's like 3 8K players, so excited. Drive over to Boo Cinema. Very interestingly, both times we've had course selection, there has been a full lap course, so there was, in the previous one there was BK Space Court, and this one had Shy Guys Bazaar for 3 laps. That could have very easily been picked. In fact, the majority of the players did choose to take the 3-lap course. It just so happened that there were maybe 4 something players in this lobby who picked to take crates. There were maybe 4 players in the lobby who decided to select. Hey, I just didn't want to get out of the off-road there, that's my mindset. True, there was an early shock last time, but I can deal with the consequences of that later. But yeah, there was always at least one option to go 3 laps, and for some reason people didn't take it, which I don't know, I just always suspected was very against the general consensus of the player base, because a lot of people complain, myself included, that they want to play more 3-lap courses, or at least have the option to, because I didn't mind playing intermission tracks, but it's the freedom of choice that you want there, so I fully understand the complaints that existed. But alas, how did I drift so far away from that? But alas, we seem to have found ourselves playing intermittent forces when we have the liberty to pick otherwise, so I find that quite funny. I'm not sure where I'm going with this, I just kind of want to get out of the way. Oh yeah, we're going to Blue Cinema, that's why we're here. I was getting confused at first. I convinced myself we were headed to Shy Guy because I mentioned it. I just wanted to grind the rail. Awful shot timing. Probably going to be somewhat consequential, but at least we're not on the actual track just yet. So there's still time to recover this, but that was some pretty insidious timing, I can't lie. I'm surprised we got the double item set, the faster respawn on the item box. I'm very spiteful of that bump, I needed those items. The coin shell, not so much. The gold mushroom, pretty saving grace in these cases. Not sure what I'm gonna do about this, actually. I'm gonna need a bullet, really, but we can make this kind of work. We do have to just start using this now, because there's not much off-road to cut out in Blue Cinema. So you kind of just have to take as much speed as you can get. Like, this is a good place, because I believe the... Really? Another shot that quickly? This is gonna be just a bad race for me in general. Like, I'm gonna spam whatever... I wish I didn't spam through that completely. But there was no hope for this race once we got the second shot. No time to recover, and we might get skipped by a bullet. No. 18th is really, really bad. Yeah, not much you can do about that. That was just quite unfortunate. Lost 52 is very painful, because it's put me even worse than the start of the video, but we can live with it. We've got Acorn Heights to play. We do have Acorn Heights to play. We're driving there, but we have Acorn Heights. I always like to see this track just because I'm grinding my teeth to try to get a redemption on it, because I always try to go for that end shortcut, it just doesn't work out, so I'm hoping to God I will find redemption. But that is much easier said than done, and it actually requires me to get there in less than 3 pieces to actually attempt it. Ooh. I didn't realize we were getting this really. But yeah, maybe it'll be easier with this combo, because I've been under the impression for a while that as good as Daisy Biggie Buggy is, I think that in this game, bikes have an inherent advantage just because of how they work on the grind rail mechanic. I just feel they are way more efficient, and it makes bikes stronger in this game as a combo, like in general, not even as a combo. They simply function better. Ooh. I'm pretty happy to take a boo there. You're fucking joking, I could have shot dodged that. Okay, nice, we got the double item set. But yeah, what I was on about is that I just think that because of how they latch on to grind rails just a bit better, I think bikes are generally superior in this. Didn't expect to latch onto that. I just think bikes are generally superior for the grind rail mechanic. To be fair, I guess that kind of validated my point slightly, because it latched on so quickly without me realizing. But yeah, hopefully this means that I will succeed in the shortcut at the end, which is something I am going for, whether you like it or not. Just want to get rid of that feather there. Hopefully I get something a bit stronger. A mushroom I'll take, because I can go for the mushroom cut just a bit before. Didn't expect that, definitely didn't want that. Okay. Oh, come on, a red shell straight out of the... This is extremely disappointing. I tried to veer left to get out of the way of that, and no dice. Oh, fuck off. This went really, really badly. There's no saving this. We're another 18th, I think. That's really disappointing. Like, it all went... It was okay. It went wrong at the end, mostly to a fumble. I'm not gonna deny that I messed that up at the end. Eh. But we keep beating ourselves up on the same bloody... I should probably practice Acorn Heights one of these days. Somehow we forfeited another option at 3 laps with Shy Guy Bazaar. I assume that track was like... It's not like I'm good at it, but I'd like to try it. But we've got a drive down to Dandelion Depths this time. Always an interesting experience because I feel like that track is such a fumble fest. I am somehow this far ahead with a star in hand. Can't tell how that happened. But I am gonna hold it. I'd save the shock dodge, but I have seen shocks way too early in this lobby to tell when they're coming, so I'm just gonna take it on the chin and pray that I can drive well, and maybe when I decide to push for first. It got stolen! Oh, come on. I'm just gonna use this. My patience has been sent to the mud for that. Stealing a fucking star, are you kidding me? Decent items, no shock dodge, don't care. Oh my god, a spike mode. Yeah, we're just basically driving down the line. I'm not the best at it. Yeah. Just need to get out of there, people. I really wanted to cycle into the double item set there. That is unfortunate. I don't stay directly behind that guy because I'm sure he will back the banana to take out these falling coins. I need to go a bit wide for these, okay. And we got some coins. I don't even know what hit me there. I'm gonna get rid of that feather because I don't want to be holding onto a feather for longer than it's worth. I actually get the coins from blocks, kind of cool. I'm gonna drop this back and take the item set. Hopefully we get something that can boost us. I'm gonna hold on to the coin shell for a bit. Yeah, it's coin protection and I can eventually cycle a better item out. Just gonna take him out. Didn't see that banana on the trail. Did not see that banana. Lots of opportunity to cycle. Like, come on! Stop hitting me! I'm gonna get rid of these to recycle another item. Hopefully I'll be able to get a dodge. We didn't get a dodge item, which is no bueno. Why didn't I land in a drift there? I held that drift button from way in advance. Probably I buffered it too early, but I was holding that drift button since the womb. How dare you not drift for me? At least grab a shot dodge item, maybe this comes in clutch. Oh my word. Maybe this comes in clutch, I don't know. Probably not, but why are we so high? Nice. We're gonna be using this in a sec. Yeah, now she's just good times on it because we just kind of have to pray that the shock shows up. You're joking. This is even worse. This is even worse. What a late shock. It's not gonna change my race much. At least it's better than the 20th I thought I was gonna get. It did sound good, but we're certainly losing points at this point. It's going so poorly. Consistent losing streak. Really disappointing. I'm not sure what I can really be doing better. Some of it is just outright getting Mario Karted. We've got a full, proper set of this. I believe it's 5 laps usually on Koopa. Yeah, 5 laps of Koopa Beach. Not exciting, but it's a full track course. Maybe we can just play this well and make good use of it. Otherwise, we'll stand. How is everyone get triple mushrooms at that point? But yeah, we're gonna have to take it with a pinch of salt and just try and manage ourselves. It's not even item manage ourselves well. It's just we need to manage ourselves well. Try get far ahead if we can help it, because honestly, there are good shortcuts. Don't get me wrong, but they don't, at least in my opinion, change the game very much. It's more just about creating a good lead, maintaining that lead, playing to the strengths of that lead, and trying not to fall behind. Yeah, sure, this is good times, any. If we take both shortcuts, that would be ideal. Yeah, we managed to take both off-roads with that. Just need to make sure we grab items. We need to really pray for high mushrooms. Didn't want to touch the off-road there. That's fine. I really didn't like what I had in hand, so I can live with that. Because that also hurts the people around me, so I can live with it. We're on final course. We shouldn't expect a shot. Yikes! But we shouldn't expect another shot to come along. And we just have to use this to the best of our ship and pray we maintain 5th? We did steal 5th in that drop. I'm quite happy with that. This should be a gain in points, I hope, and we start making up for the better part of, I think, 120 plus points lost. It's been really bad in total today. We need to make up points. It's something. It's not great, it's something. We're still about 80 points under. We have, we're heading to DK Spaceport. Which is practically a full lap track with a lot of extra steps, because these things can get long when you have this much going on. I don't know how we're in first. It probably doesn't matter very much because yeah, we dodged the bananas. That's what's important to me, and we also trailed Baby Mario to fuck it, I guess. I'm gonna take the side, just make sure I get items, and we need to head back to the middle for the boost panels. The risk of the middle is always if you're going to get hit, but it is definitely the fastest way to do this because you're avoiding all the water and you're also avoiding, you're also taking the boost panels, which can only help you. I'm going to hold on to these because I like what items I have. That is really unfortunate. I took the player bounce there. Really lucky to dodge that super horn. What do we got here? Like, I really don't... Is this one of those transmissions that you see DK twice? No. No, we're squaring up in the actual course in a minute, actually. I'm glad to hold on to these. There's really no reason to risk it all for nothing. I would like to drop maybe behind Lewis whilst he's here. Okay, that's unfortunate. I don't afford to take any unnecessary drops in position. So I am just going to use that mushroom to re-accelerate. Right. That was a bit of spiteful shelter. I probably could have and should have afforded to keep it. Unfortunately drop there, I can live with it. Gonna need double items and we need good ones. Okay, that was quite lucky. That was purely because of the sped up respawn boxes. I would not have gotten that otherwise. Yikes, I don't want to be holding that. I'm really not sure what to do. I think I can use the Frost Flower soon when there's more room to catch players off guard in the tight alley. So we're gonna... You know what, that works out for me. Because I got mushrooms to re-accelerate right there. And I have fresh items. Not what you want to see, unfortunately, because I thought I just got rid of this. Okay, that really worked out. I'm gonna back this now, actually, because I might get more protection items at this item set. and I'd like to hold on to the triple greens. Not great, but I think we can win this. We just need something to not go wrong. No! You awful, awful game! Oh my word! Oh my word! 14th! I was first until literally the very end. Holy Mario Kart, the boomerang as well was awful. They said they increased the invincibility between getting hit by items. It's clearly not enough. Oh my word. We're heading to Peach's Stadium? I can't lie, I was seeing blurry after the previous instance of horror show Mario Kart. We will recover. I'm sure we will. I'm human after all. We're quite adept at taking abuse and making miraculous, beyond the understanding of science, recoveries. Yeah, that. But yeah, we take the previous race with a grain of salt. Nothing we could have really done about that. Except for, I guess, maybe realize there was a blue shell. I didn't catch on to that until it was too late. I don't know, I'm at a loss for words. There's yellow manta rays in the sea. I don't know what this creature is called in the Mario Kart context. They should make a racer. They did the dolphin. I don't see why these guys shouldn't be racers. Maybe they're huge. Is definitely an argument, but I think they deserve a place in our hearts. I'm just gonna collect coins. I'm pretty much lost, so I don't even need to dodge a shock. And I like to hope a boo's not gonna magically steal this shit from me. So I'm just gonna hold on to this for a bit. See when is a more sensible opportunity to use it. Either when I feel a shock dodge is on the way, or when I feel it's a great opportunity to truly cut off some proper off-road and start catching up. I just need to build up points for the time being, and whilst I'm here, I'll do it safely. I'm not gonna complain. I will just drive. There's a whale. There's a full-ass whale. That thing's not gonna breach under us again, is it? I can deal with the waves. I don't know if I can deal with it breaching right under. Okay, we hit 20 coins. That's great. Successful bagging for now, we'll call it, as much as I don't want to be bagging. Because that hurts me. But we're starting to get... Jesus Christ, if I got run over, my lid would have been really ready to flip there. But this is good. We're approaching the actual course. We're moderately gaining positions. I'm gonna try drop with this guy if I can help it. That is fine, we didn't lose points for that collision. Where is this gonna spit us out, I wonder? Okay, here, are we? We are on the final lap, so... I'm gonna use this now. Hopefully a shock comes out sooner than later. I'd really like to hope a shock comes out sooner than later. But now we have to start working with this gold mushroom. Thankfully it was just in time to... You're fucking joking! Oh my god, I veered out of the way of that mushroom. I thought he's driven forward. Oh, what awful, awful awareness. Might be the worst episode I ever uploaded. Like, I've uploaded some bad shit. But I don't have the energy to do another one. And I've lost about 200 points. The head loss is incredible. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and leave a prayer if you have that in your heart, because this one was a toughie. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao.